Hello, my seventh grade students. It's Mr. Crane here. Haven't talked to you in a little while to make a video for your support. Today we're going to do something a little different. So we learned a lot over this unit with geologic time, the history of our Earth really. That's actually starting the history of our Earth. We'll get into formations of the Earth later on. But we started back talking about isotopes. We talked about carbon dating, relative dating versus absolute dating. We talked about the dinosaurs showing up. We talked about Pangea, the supercontinent, and then the separation with plate tectonics and the theory of seafloor spreading. Alfred Wegener. We talked about the dinosaurs spreading out and fossils being on different planets as a good support for the evidence of seafloor spreading and plate tectonics. Convection cells, the death of the dinosaur extinction, the fossils as far as cast fossils, trace fossils, and body fossils. Then we got into reptiles, mammals, evolution slightly. We haven't really got into it. Natural selection and adaptation. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry. So today I want to review all that I just said, and I'm going to do it a little different way. So you're going to need, especially virtual students, you're going to need a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be blue. It could be a white piece of paper, lined paper, whatever. That doesn't matter. If you don't have paper, you could get a paper plate. And you can get a paper plate. You could get a paper towel if you need to. It's just not going to write as well on it. You do need a writing utensil, so a pen or a pencil or something like that. And that's all you need. So I'm going to pause the video. You go get your materials. Paper of some sort, or a paper plate, or a paper towel, whatever, and a writing utensil. All right, we're back. Hopefully you got your materials. So I'm going to use a piece of paper just because I can write and draw on it. You're going to draw. Let me get my images right. So we're going to draw on this piece of paper, and we're going to do a review of basically our geologic time up to the point right now. Not history right now, but just where we got to this far in this unit. So first thing I want you to do is in this review, I'm going to ask you to put it on top of your head. I know, it's crazy. So this way you can't cheat. You can't look. You can't cheat. You can't go to another tab because you gotta have one hand to hold it, one hand to write. So you need to know where your paper is. So pick a side that you want to start on. I'm gonna start. I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna start way over here. And I'm gonna write across like this. You can use both sides if you need to, okay? Because we're actually going to use both sides. So what I want you to do is the first thing I want you to do is I want you to find a point on your paper, and I want you to draw a big circle. Just trace. If you had a bald head like me, you could trace your bald head. All right, draw a big circle. That's going to represent the Earth. All right, then find a middle point on your paper where you drew that circle, and I want you to draw the supercontinent Pangea inside. Don't look at it. Don't use your camera. Draw Pangea inside that circle. Now it's a continent. Plates are all together, pushed together, and we draw Pangea. Now we're going to draw three of our favorite dinosaurs. You pick whatever dinosaur you want. I like T-Rex, so I'm going to draw a T-Rex. You don't have to be a perfect artist. You could look like a snail if you need to, or Godzilla. I got legs, I got a belly, a little tiny wimpy arm at the top, big mouth. Don't forget he's got some teeth on him. Got some teeth on him. All right, so T-Rex. My second favorite dinosaur is the Brachiosaurus, Apatosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Brontosaurus, whichever one. If you're a Fred Flintstone fan, you can draw a Brontosaurus. So a big, long, snail-looking thing with four legs. Remember, it walks on four legs, and it has a long neck like a giraffe. Oh boy, that's really huge. All right, I got my Brachiosaurus, Patasaurus, or Brontosaurus, whichever one you choose to call it. And then my third favorite, I know people like velociraptors, but I like the pterodactyl or the pteranodon. So he's got a pointed beak. He's got a little head. It's got a little arrow type thing for aerodynamics. Use it like a rudder. And he's got long bat-like. He's got little tiny legs. He's got long wings, long leather wings, and then back to his head. All right. So my pterodactyl. All right. So now that I've got that, we're not going to look at it. We're going to turn it over. All right. So now I want you to redraw your circle. So now we got redraw our circle. Oh boy. Drew our circle. Now seafloor spreading occurred. Now Pangea is broken up. Remember, all these fossils were found, according to Wegener, on other areas, other land areas. So draw your continent spread apart. You can put Australia separately. There's no way that I'm going to draw this to the shape that the planets or the continents are, but we'll try. So draw your continent all spread apart. Now, this is the hard spot, topic. Redraw your dinosaurs back on those continents you just drew. And I'm feeling that the dinosaurs are going to drown because probably not going to put them in the right place. So we have a T-Rex. T-Rex. If you want to, write T-Rex where you think the T-Rex is. We're going to see if we kill up the dinosaurs. So the dinosaurs didn't die by the asteroid. They died by drowning because we drew them in the wrong place. Just kidding. Draw Brachiosaurus. 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 I have no idea. And pterodactyl. Pteranodon. I think he's over here. Pteranodon. So he starts with actually a P. P-T-E-R-Y-L-D-A-C-T-Y-L. Woo! All right. So we drew the dinosaurs. Now we have to draw an asteroid. An asteroid flies in. And hits our planet, shoots a cloud of dust into the sky. Could be volcanic dust, could have been all together. It's a very big one. Created major calamity and catastrophe. Blackened out the sun. So let's draw blacking out the sun. Black out the sun. Everything dies. No sunlight. And then draw a tiny little mammal. Your favorite mammal. I don't know what you want to draw. A squirrel. Draw a mammal. With a bushy tail. And the age of mammals begin. That was a lot. Did I draw my head? So, oh my gosh, that's terrible. I just looked at it. I want you to show your work. This is terrible. So, oh my gosh. Try to make heads or tails out of it. So, explain it for me. I don't even have a clue. So, the big circle is the Earth. The big Pangea right there. And my Brachiosaurus. Oh, I think I'm on the wrong page. I am on the wrong page. So, my planet, the big Pangea, my T-Rex right here. No, that's my pterodactyl because I can see his head. My Apatosaurus or my Brachiosaurus right here. Oh, there's my T-Rex with his teeth going on right there. This is really like a Picasso artwork. You can see that. That is so terrible. And then this is probably on the backside, probably is much like what happened. So you had your asteroid all of them started separating. So I got a piece of continent down here, continent here, continent here. Asteroid comes in, blows it all up. Fossils are everywhere. Pterodactyls down here on this one. I did pretty good. Brachiosaurus is right here. I got no idea where the T-Rex is at. It's somewhere in there, but they all died. And I got a squirrel somewhere. Not sure where my squirrel's at. The mammal's in there somewhere. I know I drew it to a separate side. Maybe it's this guy. Maybe this guy. This may be my squirrel because I know I was trying to draw a tail on him. That's hard to do. It's hard to do something in our classroom or educational endeavors when we don't know what the end goal is in mind. So much like this exercise, I knew where we were starting from. I knew where I wanted us to go, but you didn't. And so it makes it difficult to get on board whenever you don't know what's going to happen. But sometimes it's fun just going for the ride. But it is always better when you have a plan. So hope you enjoyed that exercise. It was fun. I want to see it. Upload your documents into the assignment, and for 20 points, as long as you participate, you get your 20 points. You don't participate, you don't get any points. It was fun. Just do it. Talk to you later.